Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Capital. And this was from Monday, May 17th. They're doing some urban planning there at the gas station at Telegraph and Van Born. Chew male pouch tobacco. I like these old ghost ads. This is on a building just north of Michigan Avenue. I tagged this place. That's the website, det.com. In case you want to hear about the latest and greatest of things happening in the city of Detroit, check out that website. On today's agenda, though, is some more urban planning, which is a common theme with Motor Capital, but I'm going to check out the Uniroyal site. It was just last week. They had a big ribbon cutting ceremony / shovel in the dirt kind of a thing with all the dignitaries and I believe the mayor and the like. The Detroit Riverfront Conservancy. They're going to extend the nice park all the way from, north of the Belle Isle Bridge, actually, all the way down to the Ambassador Bridge. So they got some heavy artillery out there, and they're doing some work. So it starts at the bridge, the Uniroyal site, and it goes down to Shane Park with that white canopy. So it's quite a big piece of property. And Detroit has to be commended for the incredible job that they've done along the riverfront. In fact, they've started to win awards. I think this past year they won the award for the best river walk in the country, which is a nice feather in the cap for sure. There's looking at the Ambassador Bridge, and for the most part, it's just trucks on the bridge because with the border being closed because of COVID, my evil twin wants to go this way. We're going to check out the Belle Isle Bridge, renamed the Douglas MacArthur Bridge. Looks 1942 it was completed, and then renovations in 1980 when Coleman A. Young was the mayor. But a beautiful bridge to be sure, the Belle Isle Bridge, and what a jewel Belle Isle is for the city of Detroit. Every bit as important as Central Park is to New York. And on this particular day, a lot of people were on the park just chilling, relaxing, enjoying the nice sun. I'm going to take a little spin through here. I'm looking at the arches here. There's a little graffiti action on part of the Belle Isle Bridge. Maybe at one time, homeless people. But there's a park there. They're going to connect it. They'll have some river walk or bicycle path, jogging path, and it'll run right along the water here, I presume. But just the beautiful arches here. But it was the Uniroyal site, so they did some earth digging and removed some contaminated soil. I don't know. They probably spent a ton of money to do that. But basically, you just cover it up and plant flowers, and I don't know why you have to move dirt from point A to point B, but federal regulations. But I'm just glad that the land is being repurposed and redeveloped because it was contaminated or whatnot, and it was useless. Nothing was being done with it. So there's your perspective where the blue dot, that's where I'm at. You see Belle Isle, a beautiful island. If you're French, you know all that. But yeah, I can't get enough of these arches. But yeah, they've done quite a bit of shoreline work already. They're through with the work for today, but there's that big crane. I got a little traversing to do to make my way down there. Here's a big boat, nice pleasure craft. Yep. Oh, another one. Kind of think the wise thing is to kind of slow down when you go under those things, but throw caution to the wind. They were in a hurry, I guess, but I'd probably do the same. I got a lead foot. But yeah, look at this crane action, number 228. They got them numbered. But yeah, seawall by the seashore kind of a thing. They're building up the area, fortifying the coastline here. I don't know if that's the old one, if they're going to still keep part of that or what. They got plenty of rocks. A lot of fishermen have used this area in the past. Always would see a bunch, but no one was out here today. So I walked down. I went a little westerly down the Detroit River, and the next green spot is going to be the Shane Park. So yeah, it's incredible. It used to be heavily commercial and industrial and the like. We underutilized our riverfront property, to be sure. And then, I don't know, it's been a few years now, 10 or 15 years even. Some city officials had a vision. General Motors was involved in it too. Matt Cullen was the big spokesperson and responsible for a lot of this, but I'm sure a number of people involved in making this a go. So this is exciting news, to be sure. Detroit's not the old Detroit it was in the past. It's starting to get its shit together, so to speak. So that's good. Off in the distance is Wendy's, but just look at this. It's a huge property. And here is the tie-in to Shane Park. So there was the fence line here, big like rectangular property, all the way to the bridge, and then up to Jefferson. And just look, this is a chunk of change right here. I'm not sure how the whole property will be developed when it's all said and done. Here we go. Detroit Riverfront Conservancy or Conservatory? I missed that. All right, so not Shane Park, Mount Elliott Park, my bad. So I'm right kind of where that is, and you can see they got fishing there, the MacArthur Bridge. Gabriel Richard Park is the one just north or east of the MacArthur Bridge. But they're going to have this connected, a nice green trail for bikes, joggers, rollerbladers, whatever. And you can see there's Shane Park there. That's the music venue. My bad for getting that all mixed up. We even have a state park in Harbor, Cullen Plaza. So they named part of the thing after Matt Cullen. The Renaissance Center, Hart Plaza. And then Joe Louis Arena, they're doing some work at that end, but then that's supposed to even continue down all the way to the Ambassador Bridge, and then I even heard even further, possibly to the Gordie Howe Bridge. Now, I don't know if someone was having fun with this. It's like they had a rabbit that was leaving its mark in the concrete there, and I thought, wow, how crazy. They put up new concrete, and then the rabbit did this thing. So this is where the rabbit tracks started. I think it's rabbit tracks, and then you can kind of follow it along, and I thought, wow, what a bummer. They put up new concrete and then this animal. But then later on I thought, well, maybe this is somebody with a sense of humor, because there were other animal tracks, and whether this is a dog or a coyote or a fox or something. Then I saw like chicken tracks or duck tracks, and it's like, yeah, I'm not sold. It may have been someone with a sense of humor putting those in. This is, they need to replace the windows here. It needs like an update. But those might be lofts in there that people, maybe have to renovate on their own. Live your life in full bloom. But yeah, it's got buildings and occupants and stuff, so I'm not sure what's going on there. They even got a barber shop. And look at this plan. I wasn't sure, like an evergreen kind of thing, but then it had a lot of pollen or a lot of dust. You kind of pick it up, and let it go in a little dust storm. I don't know if pollen or what the deal is, but I was like having fun. Hopefully, it's not toxic. Pangborn. I don't know if this is like a restaurant thing. I wasn't sure. And then it says Motown's greatest hit. And they have some images of Detroit, including the spirit of Detroit. Maybe it's a design company. Not sure how that works. United States Immigration Station. This is on Mount Elliott and Jefferson. I'm not sure if it's still an immigration station. It would kind of be hard to change that entrance thing on the building. But looking down Jefferson, you have a view of downtown. People were riding on their bikes on the sidewalk, but there is a bike trail that they could use. And so now, this U.S. Department of Homeland Security, that's their logo. So it might not be an immigration thing anymore, but it is a federal building. If you have sore feet, you can take a load off and take a break. Detroit since 1701. Now, I knew of this place. Maybe it went out of business, this J.C. Goss awning and flag company. But it looks like a Motor City match. And I've seen some of these people that have gotten in on these Motor City matches and have turned buildings around. So that is a good thing indeed. Some young ladies using those scooters that have popped up all over the place. So if you're looking for a quick, short, kind of fun, exciting, but somewhat dangerous ride, you can hop on one of those. Hey, they have those green light things, which is a good deal. That's a safety factor if you feel compromised at all and worried about something, head towards the green light, and they have video cameras and the like. So things can be documented. This black-owned business, I think I've heard this name before, 6470 Jefferson, but I'm not sure with the COVID. A lot of businesses certainly have found challenging times with this pandemic, so not everybody's up and at 'em and full speed ahead kind of thing yet, but hopefully we start seeing something that revolves back or gets back to some kind of sense of normalcy. That's kind of the game plan everyone's looking for. Here the clock is off a little bit. It's 7:30. You can get here by bus. Well, here it says, welcome to Rivertown, but Jefferson East Incorporated says go east. Here's another one of those green lights, and that's at the Wendy's. And here you can see the bike lane being used properly. There's a black box. I'm not sure what that's all about. All right, well, this Chinese food restaurant, I don't know, it didn't have the inkling of getting reopened. There's the website again, det.com. And there's a KFC. I headed up to Gratiot, and now I'm taking Gratiot downtown. But we're going to wrap this up shortly. This is an attractive building here. This, a beautiful mural. And we're seeing a lot of these adorn the sides of buildings, which is a good thing. An artistic endeavor. Motivational, too. Hopefully. But art is a good thing. Well, I made it over to Eastern Market. I was just motoring around checking things, but look at the housing options now. This is in Brush Park, and these things have popped up like mushrooms within the last year. This is just amazing. I have to come back here and really go up and down the street and get the whole flavor of it. So, like Arnold said, I'll be back. But yeah, all different options here for housing. Get that urban living going. Plus, you keep the older homes, the Brush Park. These are the classic homes, and these mansions, many of them are getting revitalized and redone. They had fallen on hard times, but look at all this new construction through here. Folks, I'm getting near the end, but thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and stay tuned. There'll be other shows to follow. This to the left, this Nicole Curtis, if you're familiar with her. She's from Oxford or some Lake Orion. She rebuilds old historic homes, and she's made quite a name for herself. But she did that house in Brush Park. There's a Saucy Coffee place here. They're looking at the GM headquarters at the Renaissance Center. I was checking out the moon. It's a little difficult here, but it's a waxing moon. It's getting bigger. And there's the train station. And heading back to home. All right, that's it, folks. Good night.